Hi there guys, my name's Jack. I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. What I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to give you a little tour around my modified Ford Fiesta ST, show you what I've done to it and give you my opinions on those modifications that I've made to it. I'm also going to give you like an overall opinion of the car as a whole. So yeah, make sure to leave a comment and like the video if you want to. Cheers. So the first modification I want to point out is the lowering springs. So it's lowered on 50mm H&R springs. I'll point these out to you. I'm just going to say I'm really sorry about the wind because it is really windy. Sorry my car's dirty as well. So as you can see, it is lowered. It sits quite a lot lower than it does standard. Obviously that is 50mm right there. Overall, it makes the car look like so much more like aggressive and so much better. So much better. It's not really a word, but yeah, it looks so much more aggressive everywhere you look at it because it's got such a better like stance to it. I would 100% definitely recommend lowering your car. However, I wouldn't recommend lowering it 50mm because it's a lot. The front wheels definitely rub sometimes as well. If you're on full lock and you're not like crawling, you're not at crawling speed, you're like 5-10 mile an hour, it will rub. So it's definitely something to take into consideration. If I was going to redo it now, I'd probably go 35mm rather than 50. It's also really hard as well. I really like the hard ride. It makes you feel like you're more in touch with the road. But it is really hard. Like every single bump you feel, you smash over like potholes and stuff like that. So definitely something to take into consideration on that one. So the next modification I've got on my car, obviously the standard Fiesta comes with Bridgestone tyres, Potenzas. So I've gone ahead and fitted the Michelin Pilot Sport 3s. Overall, they are a great tyre. They're not that great in the wet. So in comparison to the standard tyres, they're not much of an improvement. However, these ones, they do have a bit more of a rim protection compared to the Bridgestones, which is excellent because it only takes like one slip up and you've curved your wheels, so it does help a lot with that. So another modification that I've made to my Fiesta is I've updated the door speakers inside. Standard they come with component speakers, and I've gone ahead and replaced them with coaxials, the JL Audio C2 speakers. Overall, they have improved the sound quality like no end. They sound brilliant. Any of you that are into car audio will know JL Audio. They are brilliant. So it's definitely something I do recommend. Standard, they're not that bad anyway, but I had them from my previous car, so I put them in. They do sound incredible. So definitely recommend them if you're looking to like upgrade your speakers. So another modification I've made to the Ford Fiesta is I've installed the Parent Stage 1 Plus package onto it. What that means is it's an intake as well as like the remapping software as well. The intake itself adds a lot of noise to the car. It sounds like Darth Vader. So if I had to start it up now, so idle it sounds completely the same, but as soon as you rev it, it'll rev up and it'll dump and then it'll flutter all the way back down to idle. So I'll see if you can hear that. I don't know how well that picks up. I'll have a look when I'm editing. But it adds so much more noise to the car, so you're driving along and it sounds like it's really modified when it really isn't. It's just an intake and a remap. The remap adds, so standard the Fiesta is about 180 brake horsepower in the UK. The remap takes that up to about 230, give or take. It hasn't been dynoed, so I don't know the exact figures. But a lot of them are getting about 200 brake horsepower, or 200 wheel horsepower. So that equates to about 225 to 230 like brake horsepower. So it's a considerable jump up, and it livens the car up like no end. Like it's amazing how like 15 minutes worth of like downloading your original files and then uploading the remap files, like how much difference that can make to a car. You can be driving along in 6th gear and you put your foot down, it'll just go. There's like no hesitation anymore. Whereas like before it was mapped, it feels like it's lacking something. Like you put your foot down, it's like it's not giving you everything. There's something missing. Now with this map as well, it's completely removed that completely. You put your foot down, it just goes. There's like no holding back at all, whereas before there was. So if you're thinking about getting your car, like your Fiesta remapped, 100% go for it. It's like turned it into a completely different car, so definitely recommend that one, go for it. So what I'll quickly show you is the intake itself. I'm just trying to hide out the wind because it is really windy and that will definitely pick up with the camera. So I'm going to go around to the front of the car now and I'm just going to show you what the intake itself looks like. So that's the intake itself, ITG. The actual filter goes underneath the headlight, so it just connects up into the standard crossover and the standard like intake pipe there. It just connects on there. The intake itself sits like here, so it's in like a little triangle shape, so it like points and it sits in that area there anyway. That's what you really need to know. So overall, the Fiesta ST, it's an awesome car. The map, it just makes it even better. It's the sort of car you can either just use to like drive around town, nip to the shops, or you can modify it and make it like a really fun little pocket rocket. So yeah, we'll 100% recommend this car. If you like me and you like your modified cars, or if you like, say for example my granddad, who will use it to like nip to the shops or just nip to like the gym or whatever. It's a great little run around. It gets a lot of attention as well because it's a smart looking car, to be fair to it. Probably wouldn't pick red. Personally, I wish I had gone for like a black car instead, but my last car was black, so I thought I'd have a bit of a change. So yeah, there's nothing else to really mention, to be fair. It's an awesome little car, it's comfy, it's quick, it looks smart. There's nothing much more that you really want from a car. It handles really well as well. You can proper throw it around like corners and stuff like that without even bothering. So that's pretty much like ends this video. If you like the video, please make sure you thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. It's all really appreciated. So yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.